We don't need clumsy, useless people like you.
You don't deserve to be here anymore. The words were cold, quiet, dangerous. Martha froze, not because she was afraid, but because she recognized the voice. Slowly, she turned around. And standing there, dressed in a clean suit, pretending to belong, was the same supervisor who had fired her in the rain. He stood near the lobby desk like he owned the building again, confident, relaxed, smiling, as if nothing had happened, as if he had never humiliated her, as if he had never called her trash. Martha's fingers tightened around the mop handle. Her heartbeat thundered in her ears. She had worked so hard to rebuild her life, to return to this place with dignity, to believe that kindness had finally won. And now, he was here. "You look different," he said casually, glancing her up and down, like she was an inconvenience he had rediscovered. "I didn't expect to see you back here." Martha said nothing, not because she had no words, but because she was trying to understand why he was here. He leaned closer, lowering his voice. "You should be careful," he murmured. "People fall from grace very quickly in this building." Then he walked away, smiling. That night, Martha couldn't sleep, not because of fear, but because of instinct. For 10 years of cleaning offices had taught her something most people never learn. You notice what others ignore. And something about his return felt wrong. The next morning, Martha arrived earlier than usual. She moved quietly through the executive floors, past boardrooms, past locked offices, past whispered conversations, until she overheard 2 managers speaking behind a glass door. "We can't let the investigation reopen. If the audit goes deeper, more names will surface. And if Martha remembers anything..." Martha stopped walking. Her breath caught. They were talking about her. Her hands trembled, not from fear, but from realization. This wasn't just about pride. This wasn't just revenge. There was more, much more. Later that afternoon, the CEO's assistant approached her. "Mr. Williams would like to see you," she said gently. Martha's heart pounded. When she entered the office, the CEO stood by the window, looking out at the city. "I heard someone from your past has returned," he said quietly. Martha said nothing. "I also heard," he continued, turning slowly, "that certain people are nervous." He studied her carefully. "You don't just clean this building, do you?" Martha hesitated, then finally whispered, "No, sir." She reached into her bag, pulled out a small notebook, old, worn, filled with names, dates, patterns. He opened it slowly, and as he read, his expression changed. This wasn't just the notebook of a cleaner. This was the record of a witness. Outside, the former supervisor stood near the elevator, watching Martha's door, waiting, plotting, believing she was still small, still powerless, still silent. He had no idea that the woman he once fired in the rain was now holding the truth that could destroy everything. And somewhere deep inside Martha, a realization settled. Kindness had saved her, but now, courage would protect her. But her truth will shake everything. Episode 3 is coming.